Hey guys, welcome to Jake the Maintenance Man, and we're gonna go ahead and replace this water heater here. I'm gonna go ahead and start hooking up the transfer pump right now. Go ahead and set you right there. I think that should be good. If I can just get this hose to go on here. There we go. It started to get tight pretty quickly. Ow, pinched my thumb. And when you use these transfer pumps, you want to make sure you get it as tight as possible, because even the smallest gap will allow airflow into it and will not give you a good draw from the water heater. So you always want to make sure you get that tight, and you want to make sure your connections on your pump itself are tight, because you don't want any air getting in this line. And you want to get any of these little turns out of here. Set up like that. There's our drain. So we're going to want to bring our other hose down to here. We'll just put it in there for now. We'll go ahead and open this up. And we'll go ahead and kill water pressure now. You always want to have it pumping before you turn the water off to kind of push any sediment that would block that line out of there. And of course it's going to stop now. Go ahead and open up pressure valve, and we have flow. So go ahead and shove that down in there, and I'm going to set you guys up. And we're going to go ahead and cut these lines now and disconnect the power before I turn on the transfer pump. Just so you'll be able to hear me. And cutting those lines is going to give this a little bit more air. Oh. If you just hold your cut line right over, any water in the line will pour into your water heater, and it's constant, and it's draining out right now, so it'll slowly die down. It's not going to pump water out of there forever. So just kind of hold that like that over your line after you cut it. Then you can move it out of the way afterwards, and no more leaking. Dry up any little water that got here. Now we'll go ahead and lift my guys up so we can disconnect the power. And with all of these water heaters, or at least all the ones I've come across so far, they're always going to be 1/4-inch screws, and then 1 3/4 or 5/16, not 3/4. Go ahead and remove that 5/16 first. And rule of thumb, I already did it, but you always want to make sure that your breaker's off. And with this one, if you can see here, that one's marked water heater now. It used to be marked dryer, that's X'd out. This one used to be marked water heater, and it's X'd out. Well, this place, 20 years old, who knows if it's ever been hooked up after it's been unhooked, so I went ahead and shut both of them off that were marked water heater, just to be safe. So if you have 2 or more breakers marked water heater, or the one that or whatever it is that you're working on, it's always safest to just go ahead and shut them all off. Oh, before I do that, we'll go ahead and make sure that power's done, and we're good, no power. Safety first, anytime you're messing with electronic, or electricity. You never know with electricity, so you can never be too safe. Go ahead. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but if you cannot, what I'm doing, I'm straightening these lines out, maybe these wires out right here for the power, so I can get them out of this brace right here, this bracket, and just like a little clamp. Make sure that your wire doesn't go moving around on you. So, grab a screwdriver. You can sometimes do it without breaking it. And just kind of spread these. Oh, never mind, broke it. Alrighty. Well, we're going to replace it with a metal one anyways. So, got our power disconnected, got our lines disconnected. Last thing, before we go ahead and kick that transfer pump on, we want to do is disconnect our drain for our temperature and pressure valve. Go ahead and disconnect that. And where did I put them? My channel locks. I'm probably going to get some gripe for this, but I reuse my temperature pressure drain line as long as I can get it off. I know I should probably just get a new one, but if there's no reason to, because that would, if I got a new one, I'd have to make a whole new drain line, and this is just a drain line. Like, it's really not that vital. Like, it's not going to leak. It's not got pressure to it, so it's just a drain line. So if I just cut it and reuse it, I can just position the new water heater in essentially the same spot, put my new temperature pressure valve in the same location, and then just reuse this and put a coupler on here, connect it back to my drain line, and that saves me one step of having to replace the whole line, and saves material from having to replace that whole line of CPVC, PVC. So, if you guys are ever trying to save a little bit of money, just reusing your TMP valve line, TMP drain line, always works, or it has for me. Never had any issues with it. So we're going to go ahead and click on this transfer pump now. And if I can find an outlet right there. And we'll see you guys when we get it drained. Alright, she's all drained now. Got it cut up, wiped the area up a little bit back there. The only thing I did off camera was cut around the bottom while it was draining, and got the other one in right to here. So we'll go ahead and swap them out now.
Hey, maintenance.
Yep. Hey, I'm here replacing your hot water heater, man.
Yeah, it's did I report it last week?
Yeah, last week I came by and replaced your one of your thermostats, but it's I knew then that we were gonna have to come back and replace it.
I was just doing that to get you by until this
Gotcha.
week.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm
Alright.
replacing it now.
Thanks.
Just got it pretty much all the way drained. I gotta pull it out and put your new one in.
Yeah,
hook
because
it
I
up.
didn't know there's a water leak until
Right.
I do the laundry, and I was like,
Yeah.
interesting. Where did the water come from? And I was
Right,
like,
yeah, and I didn't notice the leak last week either. I just knew it was rusty around the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah, I
so I
see.
knew it was eventually going to start leaking.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't. I'm glad it happened when it did because we got a new one ready for you to go
I
in.
gotcha. Thank you. I like a hoodie, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man.
The water draining?
Yeah, just.
That's fine. Just leave it. I'll clean it afterwards.
Oh, it was leaking at. I got towels in here.
Okay. No worries. I can. Yeah. You guys have to go for it, like.
Oh no, I do it. I do it.
That may need a longer hose. We'll test it though. Those both in. Gonna need to get a little bit of an extender right there, but we should be good. So, and I always hook the power up afterwards. Just want to make sure I have no leaks and everything's good. And while that's filling up, we'll adjust the temperature. All water heaters come set at their lowest temperature setting, so you always want to turn up the temperature on a new one to about right under 140, so about 135, 136 is where we want it. No bleeding off the air as we do it. So we're going to hold that over the drain until it starts pumping water out. everything. We got our towels. Soak up all that water. Good. Here's the old water heater. I'll go ahead and load that up real quick. Still pretty full. I'm impatient. That's still about halfway full. But it's all good. We'll go ahead and get that off of there later.
Alrighty, we'll see you when we get...
All good.